item that I'm so excited to show you guys. I love the way that it sits on my body. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, it's Shima. I create content on fashion. I tell you guys what the new ins are, what you should spend your coins on, and what you shouldn't even bother, because you know, as on this channel, it's a budget friendly channel. I tell you what the good stuff are and in between. Today's haul is really excited to be sharing every one of those items that I got. They are mostly your everyday wear, what every girl needs in her wardrobe. This haul today is not strictly restricted to the youngest. Even my mom is out there. You need some of those things depending on how you want to look on what particular day. Before we get into this video, let me quickly share what I'm wearing with you, even though it might be out of stock because it's one of their bestsellers. They might still be selling it. This is actually an item that I got from Pretty Little Thing maybe 2 years ago. Is this corset top. I really love it so much, and it has like a skirt that came with it. I actually really like it. I forgot I had something like this in my wardrobe. If you're a fashion girl, you would know that this sort of pattern has been in fashion. I've forgotten so many languages in my head that sometimes before I say something, I have to think in what language I'm going to say it. This pattern has been in fashion for over 3 years now, and it's still going. It looks very fall. The color, absolutely love it. And then my jewelries, I'm actually is not going to be promoting them, but if you've seen a couple of my videos, you will know that I've spoken about those bangles. I actually really like them. If you don't have the money to afford like the Cartier, the Hermes, you could actually go for this one. Let me put this. It's actually really lovely. And this decorative rings that I got from H&M. I've told you guys that when it comes to winter and autumn outfits, H&M has got the best. Not one of this fast fashion that is comparable to H&M. They make like the best knits, best sweaters, best jackets, and the list goes on. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the items that I picked and is going to be wearing as we transition into winter. So quick, my ladies, the first item that I'm going to be sharing with you is this two-piece set. Let me start with the skirt. I'm usually not a fan of it. I'm not a skirt kind of girl. I got it when it came. I was like, oh my god, this actually feels really good. For some people, it might not be a cup of tea, and for some people who actually really get cold easily, you may not want this, or you may want it depending on how you want to wear it. I will be wearing this with like an underneath transparent leggings to suit my skin, or maybe even black when I'm going out. I love the way it feels. It comes like in this black and white knit. It has like a band around the waist that snugs in really nice. I was surprised that this actually really snugged my waist nicely. You could wear this separate, not necessarily combine it with a top that I'm going to be talking to you guys about shortly. You could wear this on its own and maybe pair it with a different sweater, just maybe to give it like a different sort of look depending on how or what look you're going for. It's actually really stretchy, so I would recommend that you pick this a size smaller. This fabric is thick. I literally was sweating in it when I wore it. It has like this really nice buttons that comes with it. I picked the sweater in the size M and then the skirt in the size S. I feel like this combination though, or maybe the skirt, is the sort of skirt that when you wear and you sit somewhere and a thread mistakenly just sticks out to something, it might just ruin the whole thing. So you might be careful. You know one thing about winter and autumn that I love? Even if you're wearing the bare minimum outfit, a coat just has a way of elevating your look. I decided to throw on a black coat on it because I didn't want to do too much, and then knee-high boots to go with it because I wanted to give it like this really cool look, and I absolutely love it. This is something you're going to be wearing if you're going out, or even if you just want to sit around the house and just lazy around. I feel like this is the sort of outfit that you could dress up and also dress down. If it's your cup of tea, I recommend that you get it. The next item that I'm so excited to show you guys is this one. When I saw it on the website, I was like, I actually really love this. And when I saw the price, I was like, why is the loungewear so expensive? But when it came and I tried it on, I was like, oh my gosh. This, I got the sweater in the size S, and then the pants I got in the size M because I wasn't sure about the fitting. Even though I've told you guys that when it comes to knit, I usually size down. It's actually quite really stretchy. I love the way that it sits on my body. When you look at the pants, Look at it, you'll just know it's actually really heavy. It's actually black, but in like this wash tone of black. And when you look at the hem of the trousers, it also has like this button, so it's something that you could detach, and then it will give it like a long opening depending on again how you want to wear it. It's in like this wool fabric, so I guess that is why the price is in the way that it is. And then the top, if you can see, it has like the button going down all the way, maybe to your underboob, and also around the sleeve it has the same thing. It's actually really thick. This is again something that you wear out when you're maybe going grocery shopping in one of those days where it's cold. You just throw on like a cardigan on it, you're good to go. I totally recommend this. This I'm certainly keeping. This is something that is going to be coming in handy for lots of the seasons to come. This is something that you're going to be enjoying a lot, and then the worth for your money. If it's your cup of tea, I recommend that you get it. The next item is like this chunky knit pink sweater. When I saw it on the website, I was like, I actually like the way this pink sweater looks. I'm going to get it. When it came and I held it, I was like, oh my god. Was the threading doubled used in threading this or knitting this? It actually is really good. It's thick. I love that it goes all the way to your neck, so if you're wearing this, you might not need a shawl to put it on. Even though it has like this hold, like almost see-through, it's so warm. When I wore this on, I was sweating in it. I was just excited. It has like a little bit of snug around the wrist area. I love the pattern of the knitting. So good. It actually looks and feels really expensive, and I paired it with this leather shorts that I got also from H&M. Love it. If I'm going to be wearing this out, maybe on the days where it's a little bit chilly, I'll throw on a skin tie that matches my skin tone, or wear it with a tie-high boot, and I'm good to go. And one particular thing that I love about this sweater is when you wear it, like around the hem area, it automatically, you know, usually when you wear these cardigans, you have to like fold it around the hem area to give it like a different sort of look. This one, when you wear it, it automatically just folds itself in, which I find really remarkable. Totally recommend it. It's not actually that expensive, so it's not something that you might not or cannot afford. And I picked it in the size M, so it has like an extra fit to it, so I recommend that you pick it in your actual size. I love the color. I do not have any pink sweater in my collection. This one is definitely going to stay with me. Another one that is excited to be sharing with you is another sweater. This one is more like a sweater dress, and on the website it comes in like maybe different color, but I actually prefer this color. I just love like the soft tone. When you look at it closely, it's actually made really nice and of really good quality. I picked this one in the size M just because already it has oversized fit into it, so I recommend that you pick it in your actual size. This is the sort of sweater that you style belted, just wear it on its own, or you could style it belted and wear it with like leggings or leather trousers. Styling it in this video, I actually wore it with a tie-high boot, and guys, I cannot even tell you guys how much I love the look. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared these boots on my stories with you guys when it first came. I show you guys what the new ins are on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put my handle here. It's actually Stylebyshima, so you follow me, you get to see the new ins every now and then when I post them. So I paired it in my bag from Mango, and I look like this is the sort of dressing you wear when you don't want to do so much, when you're just lazy playing dress ups. You just throw on this sweater, throw on your knee high. This is the sort of look you go for when you're going for concerts in winter, or you're just going to hang out with your girlfriends, or you're going to the club. Effortless, chic. The sweater does not come in like this really high price. Honestly guys, I recommend it. So guys, I'm actually laughing about this dress because when I saw it on the website, the thing that came to my head first was the price. It was on sale and it was just €5. It's actually just a normal long shirt dress, the slits to the side. It feels actually really lightweight. For those of you that go to work like office spaces in winter and you're looking for just easy thing to wear. I totally will recommend this. If you already own like a long shirt dress in your wardrobe, advise that you style it probably maybe the way you're going to be seeing how I put it together. I just throw on like this sweater vest again that I got from H&M. H&M makes the best inexpensive vest. If I'm going to be wearing it like this, then I'm going to wear something underneath, maybe like an ankle boot, but for the purpose of this video I wore it with like a knee-high boot, and then I threw on this black vest that I absolutely love, and I love the look. So just to give it like a different styling, you could throw on a belt on the vest when you're pairing it with the shirt. I wouldn't wear it with the belt, especially if the vest is chunky. And then I threw on my coat, and I feel like it gives really expensive look, like old money. You don't want to do so much. This next dress, I saw it on the website and I was like, this is a vest but in like a long version of it. Why is it so expensive? Just out of curiosity, I threw it into my basket, and when it came, I was like, oh, it's actually made out of cashmere. It feels so good. It's sort of bouncy. It's actually really stretchy. I would have gone for the size XS, but I went with S just because I had this way that I wanted to style it and I didn't want it to look ill-fitting. This is the sort of dress that you could wear on its own. You could wear it belted, you could wear it with a cardigan. It's the sort of dress that you have like versatile ways of styling it. You're going to be enjoying the worth of your money buying this dress. For those of you who go to work and you want to look chic and really classy, I paired it again with this shirt that I just spoke to you guys about. Belt it, wore like this ankle boots. Really love. You're not doing so much, but the dress is giving what it's supposed to have. Gave. Guys, English is not my first language, okay? I styled it in ways that you're going to be seeing. I recommend it seriously. If you can afford 100 euros for this dress, I totally recommend that you go for it. I'm so happy that this video is not strictly limited to them girlies. Mommies out there, this is something that I would totally recommend for you. So guys, this next item, oh, look at the color. I love the fact that it's not black. Dude, this is a cardigan that I actually really like. It's long. I have cardigans and not in this sort of fabric. Every time I see a cardigan on the website, especially Zara, I'm always like, why do I have to spend so much on a cardigan when it's not cashmere? So they usually go for maybe hundreds of euros. I mean, I could understand investing if it's a cashmere because I know that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. But when I saw this one on the H&M website, it actually comes in like 2 colors, and I picked all 2 that you're going to be seeing shortly. I love it. It's like in this dark gray color. It feels really heavy. I picked it in the size M, and I would recommend that you pick it in your size or you go a size down because it has already like a bigger fit to it and is actually stretchy. It has like this 2 pockets here. You know what? For my tall girls, you're going to be loving this one. If you look at the wrist, it's actually really long, and you could fold it to give it like a different shape or a different sort of look, which I find really remarkable. This you could survive just wearing it on its own without throwing on a coat on it and just throwing on a shawl, depending on the sort of thing that you're wearing underneath it. And the fact that it's not black even makes it more beautiful. This, looking at it from a distance, it gives like a very classy look to it. So I totally recommend it for you guys, and the price is 35 euros. The next one again is the same one as the one that I've just shown you. I feel like this is the sort of cardigan that you just throw on when you're going grocery shopping or when you're going somewhere nearby that you don't want to just throw on a coat. Every woman needs a cardigan in her wardrobe. It's exactly the same thing as the gray one that I just showed you. The same pocket. If you look at it, on the dark one is actually not obvious, but when you look at this one, it has like this fuzziness. But if that's not a problem to you, seriously, I'll totally recommend that you get it. I love the way I actually styled it. As you can see, it's just simple. Everything I'm wearing is simple, but the cardigan is already elevating the look. The color is in sort of like this oatmeal shade. I totally recommend this for fall and winter. So the next item that I'm about to show you guys is actually shackets, and I've never owned one of the shackets, and I usually find it not sort of my thing, but I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. And when I did give it a try, ooh, The first one is this one in this black and white check. It feels like 4, but it's not 4. And I'm just wondering why it was in that price that it was. I think maybe 69 or 59 euros. I picked it in the size M because I noticed that usually shacket comes extra fit, like an oversized fit. So I picked it in M. And when you look at it, like, it's not lined inside. It's actually the same color as the outside. It's not the same thing as it is outside, and it does not itch. I feel like shacket is the sort of outfit that you could wear in versatile ways and it's going to be giving. As you're going to be seeing in this cut-out clips video, I styled it in like 3 different ways, and guys, I love it so much. Shacket is one of those coats that when you're going out and you don't want to wear maybe like a proper coat, I don't know if that's the right word to use. If you don't just want to wear a coat, you just throw on a shacket. As you can see, I wore it on its own, switching up the look. I wore it with a sneaker, sweater, jeans, and then the third look, I wore it with like this ankle boot, and I feel like it's really giving. I'm going to be advising you to get at least 1 piece of shacket in your clothing. The next item and last on our today's haul is also another shacket. This one is longer than the one that I've just shown you. I feel like this one should have been more expensive than this one, but I do not know the composition of the fabric. This one I picked in the size M and it's recycled polyester. This one, however, when you look at the lining, is lined actually with a different fabric. This one has no slit or opening on the side, while the black one has. Just styling it, I wore it with this oversized boots, and guys, you can't even tell me, like when you see me walking on the streets like this, don't even talk to me like, who are you talking to? You could throw in this as a shoulder coat when you're wearing a dress, when you're going to office. This, it feels so good on the skin, like touching it. It's just buttery, and when you look at the back, it has like this stitching here to make it, so it has like a really nice elegant fit to it, more than this one. I feel like this black and white is okay, but I prefer this one. So ladies, we've come to the end of this video. I actually is really enjoying shopping from from H&M this season. I'm going to be looking more into H&M than I am Zara, or than I do Zara, just because they give me what I want, like what I need for the season. So I totally recommend that you check every one of those outfits out. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video the thumbs up, comment. It helps put my channel out there on the YouTube algorithm. I look forward to be giving you more of those videos to come. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.